Am I going to sing on Monster? Yes. Tommy and I both each have a song we're going to sing as well. And there's a couple songs where Gene and Paul trade off, like, you know, like the old days. I think you guys are going to like, in fact, I think you're going to love the new record because there's a lot of really cool, riffs on this record. Sonic Boom was a good record, but now that we're comfortable with this lineup making music, it made, I could tell, it got everybody more inspired to want to do more music. If you would have asked me 3 years ago, do I think KISS would ever make any new records? I would have said no. But now here we are doing our second record, so, you know, I think if you enjoy what you do and the chemistry between people is good, it makes you inspired to want to keep playing and do more things. And that's why I think this version of the band works really well. Especially, Gene and Paul don't have to play anymore if they don't want to. They have enough money, they could retire. Paul, he said to me, look, Eric, I have enough money where my grandchildren are set for life. So he doesn't do it just for the money. He really does like playing and really does enjoy performing. Believe me, you know?
Quick introduction of one of the new
No. There's nothing that, how are you going to tell not from a drum beat? You have to wait till you hear it. I want to wait till you hear it. I will say this. I really believe that you're going to be very, very surprised in a very good way of the songs on this new record. Some very, very cool stuff. My favorite song is Sonic Boom? I don't know, I never thought about it. No. Okay, then you sing it. This guy in the glasses. Yeah.
So you got a lot of fun on the KISS group with songs from the Elder and the period like that, Silent, Animalized. Is it an idea for the next monster to put some change in the set list to play something about that period?
Oh, I don't. Well, that got loud all of a sudden. I have no idea what they're going to do yet. What we're going to do for a next tour. That's a long ways off still before we get ready to decide what. Because we have to first figure out what kind of show we're going to have. I mean, you got to remember with KISS. Everybody expects KISS to have a big show. And Gene and Paul have really said they want to come up with some new things, new special effects, because you have to stay up with modern technology, and it's KISS after all, so they want it to be big. Now what songs we'll play, we'll worry about that when we get to that point. I don't think you're going to hear any songs from the Elder, to be honest with you. Who do you mean, we? Well, we always, believe me, we always try, meaning Tommy and I, we always try to influence Gene and Paul. Well, let's play this, like I always ask them, let's play this song, let's play that song, and Paul will say, we played that before on tour, and it went over like a lead balloon, nobody likes it. So, you know, you gotta remember, they have the most experience of playing the songs their whole career. They've been there from day one. Yeah, I would love to play some different songs. But I think there'll be something different than what people normally hear. What? I don't know yet because we haven't gotten to that point. We have to finish the record. You know what I like? People will say a question like this. We'll be working on a new record and the record comes out and they go, you think you're going to do another record? It's like everybody's already wants to move on to the next thing. So, you know, right now we're making a record and planning on a tour for next year. So when we get to that point, we'll have a better idea about what songs might, you know, if you ask me in 6 or 8 months, then I might be able to answer your question better. Who's next? That girl.
What is the most weirdest thing you've ever tried?
What is the weirdest thing I ever what? Signed. Weirdest thing I've ever signed?
Right, boop.
I know, I'm trying to think. Well, sometimes people have just signed like the dashboard of their car or the hood of their car. You know, things like this is kind of odd. You know, obviously body parts. People ask you to sign all kinds of body parts. I can't think of anything that was that odd, to be honest with you, because we're talking about KISS fans. I mean, really, KISS fans will have you do anything, so nothing surprises me anymore. One thing about KISS, I always tell people, never say never and don't ever be surprised, because KISS fans are their own unique breed, and there's nobody like Nobody liked them except maybe Trekkies, Star Trek fans. It's true. Actually, the one guy, is anybody a Star Trek fan? Yeah, because the one guy, Chekhov, he's my neighbor. He lives right around the corner from me. The guy that played on the original, the Russian guy that looked like Davy Jones from the Monkees, he's my neighbor. Anybody that's a Star Trek fan, when I tell them, they always go, oh, let me see, show me where he lives. They think it's great. I'm like, I don't think, you know, I wasn't a Star Trek fan, so to me it's no big deal. He's just my neighbor. What? Walter Koenig, yeah. Yeah, that's him.
Who's next? You.
Eric, you had some difficulties with Gene to do better on concert.
No,
It took a long time before he let you do bet.
I didn't have any, no, that was just for TV.
But is there a possibility that you do a song of your own, like All for the Glory, instead of bet?
Well, actually, it was Doc McGee's idea for me to sing Beth. Doc's the one that said we should do Beth. I never really cared about. Honestly, I don't care about drum solos. I don't care if I sing. That's not. I do. If they say, "Hey, do you want to sing?" Yeah, sure, fine. If they say we don't want you to sing, that's fine too. I never care about this kind of thing. I don't have an ego about this. But in all honesty, Doc McGee is the one that said last year when we were on tour. Doc said, "I think you guys should do Beth." And we kept saying, yeah, whatever. And then finally Doc said, no, I think you guys should do it at the end of the, you know. So it was not Gene and Paul's idea or my idea. It was actually Doc's idea. Managers are supposed to make sometimes make these type of decisions because that's why they're there, to try to tell you what they think is good for you or not good for you.
Who came up with
We're not going to do All for the Glory because we're already doing a new record. Now, if the song I sing on the new record, if they think they want to have me sing it in the show, then we'll decide this when we get to that point.
Who came up with the bazooka?
That was my idea. That was. I said, Gene, I think, how about if I do this? He said, that's a great idea. So one of the guys one of the techs found this old bazooka from, I don't know where he got it. And I actually came up with some new ideas for the next show, but I can't tell you because we have to wait and see if we're going to do it. And then, of course, you want it to be a surprise. But we're always thinking of ideas to try to make the show cooler and, you know, bigger or better.
Who's next?
Rehearsing for a new album?
What do I enjoy more, rehearsing for a new? I don't like rehearsing. Honestly, I don't even practice anymore. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that I enjoy playing live and playing concerts. That's to me what I enjoy, because that's when it's about the chemistry and the audience. That's what gives you the energy, like electricity. And there's something special and unique, like Paul calls it electric church, and he's right. It's really like being in church with this congregation, and the real electricity is not from the amplifiers, it's from the people. And the more people is what, it's like power, it feeds you. And there is really no high like that. That's why I always wondered why people need to do drugs, because to me it's like the best high is really playing for people. There's nothing like it. You know, it's such an adrenaline rush, and it's a very kind of unique, special feeling. I wish everybody could experience how it is to be on stage and do that, because it's quite unique.
Who's next? Somebody on this side, maybe? You, the girl. The kid.
Which one, the little Peter?
Yes. I think little Peter little Eric has a gift for you.
Oh, he does? Oh, really? What's his name?
Moj.
Moj? Mos. Mos. Okay. Thank you. Should I open it?
Please, open it.
He's being all shy now. Don't worry, I won't bite you. He doesn't like being attention. Oh, look at that. That's cool. It says Drum Hero with animal. Thank you. That's very cool.